Hello to everybody. Today we'll be talking about books and films. So about your preferences. What do you actually like? Reading books or watching films? And we'll talk about the main genres of these things. Yes, so what genres of films and books you prefer? Yes, so we'll have such kind of discussion at this English lesson. So I'm waiting for you at this lesson. So, Mikhail, hello to you. Hello.
Hi,
Hello. Okay. So, how are you today? How are you today?
I'm fine, and you?
How is the holiday? Do you celebrate it somehow, the holiday?
Holidays is always good.
It's always good, yes. But do you celebrate it somehow or not?
Not celebrated, but it's holiday. It's good always for me.
Okay. Was in Kiev a parade or not? Was
No,
it?
no.
No, it wasn't, yes, because they concealed, like, they refused to go to
Parade only in Sevastopol.
only Sevastopol, yes. Yes, I watched the live translation from Sevastopol, yes, so they have, they had a good parade, like big, and yes. Okay, so today we're talking about books and films, yes? So can you tell me, what do you prefer more, reading books or watching films? What can you tell me?
I prefer reading books.
Reading books. Okay. So, can you name the main genres of books that you know? Like the main genres, yes? The kind of books, like according to the genres. Yes, genre это is what? Genre.
Ну, как направление, получается. Или как?
Жанр, да, так и будет, жанр. So we have two genres of books, yes, like fiction and non-fiction. Do you know how it will be in Russian? Fiction and non-fiction.
Это уже сейчас так и называют, в принципе.
Fiction, да? Ну, в принципе, да. Ну, чтобы пояснее было, да, как fiction это у нас что? Что относится к fiction?
Как бы, вот не знаю тоже, кстати, как это на русском, привык, что оно fiction, не fiction, да? То есть это как бы популярны такие массовые...
Ну, вообще, как бы, в принципе, fiction это то, что относится к художественной как раз литературе, да, fiction. А non-fiction...
Если буквально, да, то это художественная, получается, литература, да?
Да, художественная литература. А non-fiction это уже что-то такое вот ближе к документальному, да, то есть что-то там автобиография или биография, или может быть какая-то, не знаю, научная литература, что-то такое вот, да, non-fiction. So I made like the file, so it contains the main like the main types of genres, yes, of books and films. So they vary actually, yes. So we have some certain genres of books and as well as the genres of films. Yes, so I will send you this link so you can use it maybe if you forgot the name of a certain genre. Yes, so we will be talking about the genres and your favorite books, and you will maybe use this file, like to look at some like the names of the genres which we have in books and films. Okay, so now I will send the link. So you can open it. You can open and look at some main genres. Yes, so here we have a lot of them, great variety of genres. Yes. So what about you? So what kind of genres of books do you prefer? So like what genre you like the most of all?
Okay, I prefer non-fiction, and, maybe biography. А как biography?
Biography, yes, biography.
Maybe historical. Not often. Или как? Не сильно, в принципе, так что-то я сказал.
Not very much. Yes, you may feel like not very much. I like it, but not very much. Yes.
А тут, я не знаю, документальное, ну, как бы документальное, Окей, а если ты сейчас такой, как бизнес-бук или как... Ну,
Yes, бизнес или вот знаете, вот как здесь, да, книги о работе над собой, то есть сюда может относиться, да, self-help books. So books which help you like to maybe understand your like some, I don't know, your personality, like your uh, inside world, something like that. So books which helps you to understand your like self esteem, yes, something like that, more like deeply, yes, как самооценку, то есть как работа над собой, да, то есть когда ты работаешь над собой, там, что-то в этом роде, да, то есть бизнес, it also...
It's like a system of management.
Yes, yes. How to conduct maybe some kind of business. Yes, how to manage it and manage with it. Yes, maybe how to create like how to yes, how to create maybe your staff. Yes, so to find the people you need for your business. Okay, so you prefer some like these genres of film, okay, or films, I'm sorry, of books. So when do you usually, so how often do you read books actually? How often?
I read some books in one moment, and I read...
At the moment, да, как сейчас, да?
Нет, не сейчас,
Или
а
что?
как в один момент. Обычно, usually I read как same books in one moment, and in one moment, and I read when I have time for it. Ну, то есть бывает как бы, что я много читаю, бывает, что наоборот, как бы нет времени, откладывается. Как бы.
Maybe know how often, maybe if we talk about the week, how many times a week do you read?
I think it's maybe one or two books in a month I read.
One or two books a month. Okay.
А как сказать и в среднем, in average, или как правильно?
Yes, you may say like that. In the average, like, yes, you may say so. Okay, but at the moment, I read in some book like currently, да, currently, как в данный момент, то есть, ну, то есть за последнее время, maybe.
In last month, I read a book. Rockefeller.
Okay.
No,
so,
not very interesting.
You didn't like it.
It's a son of owner Rockefeller dynasty, and it's his book.
What is it about? What is the genre of this book?
It's biography.
Biography, biography of what, of some kind, some famous person.
Biography это вот, а нет у них типа мемуары, как-то что-то такого.
Yes, we may say it, but I forgot to. You may say like recollections, yes, so recollections of some like persons, yes, famous person's recollections, yes, some famous person. So it was, what was this book about? So what was it about? Was it about his life or what?
Yes, описывает.
Describes, you may say, like describe, да, описывать, describe.
По годам, конкретно.
His lives, like all, you may say, like all the years of his lives, yes, so. Или может быть как хронологически, yes, so. In a chronicle way, something like that. In a chronicle way, yes, как в хронологическом порядке. Okay, so from the moment, yes, when he was born, yes, and till his death.
Yes. When he alive, he traveled a lot and.
Traveled, да, тогда. When he was alive, да, alive, like to be alive, быть живым, да. when he was alive,
Мгм.
he
Там
traveled a lot.
упущен момент.
Ага.
Ну, он, в принципе, долго очень, наверное, жил, потому что, или сейчас живой даже, потому что там последнее событие даже в 2000 и каком-то году, там, шестом, что-нибудь такое.
So he's still alive, yes, he's still alive.
I don't know.
You don't know.
I not check it in Wikipedia or.
Okay, so when was he born, actually? When was he born? In what century? Was it a long time? Not a long time, maybe in the 20th century, yes? Maybe
Yes.
19th.
He born.
Только he was, да? Был как родился. He was born.
Maybe 30 years of.
In the 30s, you may say. 30s, 30-е года, да? 30s. 30s. Okay, so he was a traveler, yes? So he's famous for his traveling, or for what kind of thing what kind of things he is famous for? Yes, like, so he's famous for what? For his traveling or for some other stuff? What he's famous for?
He famous for. А как получается he famous for? Это он известен тем.
Да, чем он известен? He is, да, только he is famous for.
I don't know. He is a grandson of Rockefeller, of owner Rockefeller dynasty, and he was a manager, like CEO of Morgan Chase Bank.
Bank. Okay, yes. So the owner or the manager or the owner, как директор или владелец?
Ну, они были владельцами, ну и он руководил там некоторое время.
So he had a lot of money, yes, as he was a manager of the great famous bank, and he spent his money on the traveling, yes? Or what?
What do you say?
He spent a lot of money on his traveling, or what?
No, his family has too much money and нет, he didn't как обращать внимание, he didn't see on the money.
Pay attention, да, pay attention. No, I meant that as he had a lot of money, yes, so he had a lot of money, and he, so you mentioned about the traveling, yes, so that in book it is like the book describes his like traveling, yes, so that he traveled a lot during his life, yes, so he spent his money on traveling, or what? So what is actually
Нет, то есть я имею в виду, что у них так много денег, что в принципе там, ну вообще это не критично, как бы сколько ты денег тратишь. Он все время перемещался, но это никак не влияло на деньги. Как бы.
Ну нет, да, ну я имела в виду, что он как бы тратил деньги на путешествие, да, или как? Что вы?
Yes.
So where did he travel to? So maybe you can like tell me a short plot of this book. Да, plot как сюжет, да, или как что-то вот в этом роде, like a short plot. So to tell me. Like maybe some significant details, the most maybe interesting things in this book.
He was in Soviet Union and have a meeting. Правильно, да?
Had только. А что он?
Had a meeting with
ну, можно met просто сказать, или, может быть, как официальная какая-то встреча. You may say, like, had an appointment with someone, да, как назначена ему была встреча. With who?
With the I don't remember. It was Khrushchev or something like that. Ну, сейчас я не вспомню, не хочу набраться. Ну, в общем, с каким-то нашим вот этим.
Some leaders of the USSR, yes, of the times. Leaders, yes, some. The rulers of the country of the time. Okay, yes, okay. So you didn't like it, yes? So your
Я вижу, что она пропала.
I don't know.
Anna disappeared. Okay, I hope that she will come back. Алло.
So the internet connection wasn't good, unfortunately. I'm sorry. Okay, so Mikhail. Mikhail.
Yes, yes.
So what can you tell me about this book, like the general expression? Yes, so did you like it or not? So you said that it wasn't interesting.
I don't recommend you because it's как just information about his life, but
just his biography, you may say, yes.
It's but it's writing. It's writing not interesting.
The writing, то что вы имеете в виду?
Написано, как бы.
Написано. It was written, like it was written in a not interesting way, you may say, like maybe it is the book like it is the book for the people who like such kind of genre, yes, so such biographies maybe, or who is interested in this person, yes.
Tell us about this impression.
So what about the interesting books which you have read in your life? So can you maybe give me the precise amount of the books which you have read in your life?
I cannot give you the precise amount. But
were there a lot of books, or?
Yeah, there were a lot of books, especially when I was studying.
When you were a child and when you went to school, yes?
Yeah, when I was a child and when I went to school. Yeah, a lot of books. There were a lot of books that I read.
So what kind of genre did you read? So was it fiction, or like what kind of genre do you actually prefer?
I like to read the books that are useful, like useful for my work, for example, or the articles that are useful for my work, but not the books that like general like fiction books, right? Is it right?
Fiction, like, да, как художественная, да, литература, fiction. So you don't like you don't like reading fiction, yes? So you.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, you're right.
Okay, so also you may say like this genre, yes. So we have talked about it with Mikhail. So it is the genre. It is called self-help books, да, которые помогают в развитии, да, для нашего личностного роста, вот что-то, да, в этом роде. Self-help books. Yes. So, okay. So, what can you tell me maybe about the last book which you have read and you liked it? Like to tell me about it, about your expression of this book, like about what useful information did you get from this book?
You know, it was not a book. It's
Mm-hmm.
yeah, you can call it a book, but it was paper about the transfer pricing.
Transfer pricing.
Yeah, it's like it's too difficult to explain for you now. You know,
Mm-hmm.
do you know what transfer pricing is?
Ну, это цены на транспорт или что?
Нет, transfer pricing это трансферное ценообразование. Это немного другая вещь.
Ага, окей.
Такое более специфическая вещь.
Узкое что-то есть сам.
Да, это, в общем, it's like transfer pricing.
Transfer, yes, transfer.
Transfer pricing, right.
Yep.
When there are deals between the associated companies, like the companies that have one company has some kind of control over another company, and they have a deal, some kind of a deal, and of course they strive to have like different prices other than the market prices, like in order to avoid taxation or to I don't know, to how to say this, optimize their cash flow, money cash flows, and like this, and for this matter, they're using this price transferring, you know, to
Okay, so something which is which deals with the financing system, yes, so of the companies, yes, and the relations between some main maybe companies, yes, and filial some companies, yes, like the smallest ones. Okay, so did it help you to like maybe to use this useful information, like to apply it for yourself, like in your work? Did it help? Did it help you?
Yeah, it helped.
Okay, so you got some maybe knowledge, yes, some new knowledge from this book. Okay. Okay, so except for these books, so you maybe something from the I don't know. I know that a lot of especially guys, yes, especially men, they like some historical novels, maybe something which is connected with the history, yes, which tells us about some historical moments of humanity or the countries, so something like that. Do you like such kind of books, some historical books?
No, not especially the books, but the articles. Maybe sometimes I can read the articles, but not the books.
Not the books. Okay. So you may say that you actually don't like reading like mainly books, yes. So to held it in your hands, like to lay on the bed and.
I don't remember the last time I was holding a real book in my hands. So I'm reading everything from iPad.
Yes. Okay. How do you think? Is it good that people now are more like they got used to reading from some like electronic books, and they forgot about the real books, like the books which they can hold in their hands? Is it good or not? Like in our modern world, when there are a lot of computers.
I think that as long as they still read those books, it's not bad.
Do you know a lot of people who actually go to the library and take some books from there? Do you know some
people? I was studying in the university. That was the last time I saw people come into the library.
Attended, yes, to libraries.
Yeah. Maybe universities they still not maybe, but they still have to attend the libraries and they have to read those books. But in you know,
Oh, I do
In real
also.
life, my friends, they don't go to the library.
Yes, because it is maybe easier now to open, yes, like to turn on the internet, yes, and to surf the internet and to
And
find
you can
the.
buy any book online.
Yes, yes. So you can read. Yes, you can find any book you want. Yes, so you don't have to buy it. You just can open it, like to download it. Yes, and open it.
And if you go for vacation and you want to read several books, then you just take your iPad. And,
But there are some people who actually like maybe who is really fond of maybe reading books. Yes, the real books. They go to. They buy actually books, yes. So they buy books. So do you know some people who maybe likes to collect the books and they buy them and they have like the shelves in their places which are full of the books. Do you know such people? Maybe among your friends.
yeah, I know. My father has a lot of books. Had a lot of books. Yeah, he reads a lot. And now when he found out internet, no, let's say several years ago, he's like all he's in internet, finds everything and reads everything in the internet.
So he also got used to the internet, yes. So he's also using it. Okay, yeah. So if we like to if comparing with the nowadays this like nowadays, so this century like generation, yes, and the generation of the previous generation, like the gap between parents and children. So we can say that the last generation, yes, that they like books more than people who like young people, yes, nowadays. So they most of them got used to the internet, yes, due to the our modern technique world, which have a lot of computers. Okay. So maybe what about the book which you maybe you have some book which was your favorite book in your childhood, maybe some book which you remembered that you liked it, maybe you read several times.
Дети капитана Гранта была такая книга.
Ага. Okay, yeah. So who is the author of this book?
Дети капитана Гранта не помню. Тоже не помню. Не помню.
So what is it about? Can you maybe tell me like a short plot, maybe a short summary of this book, like the main characters?
Like it was 25 years ago. Жюль Верн написал вот.
Yes, I also forgot it. Like, the title is really.
What this book about? I don't exactly remember what was it about, but I remember that there was some kind of email, no letter. I'm joking.
Letters.
Some kind of letter, right? In a bottle, which was saying that this guy, this captain, was he lost somewhere. And
he was lost. Yes, he was lost
somewhere, and there was a ship crash. Right? Yeah, a shipwreck, or how to say this correct? I don't know.
I would say like yes, the ship was ruined because of this storm.
Yes, and they read this. They were missing several words in this letter.
So he sent this letter in the bottle. He sent someone. The captain sent, or who sent it?
I don't know who sent this, but I know that the guys found this letter, and in the bottle. It seems to me that it was in the bottle. I don't remember exactly, but there were several words were missing, and they, how to say, understood it the first time they understood this. It was wrong understanding of this letter, and the second time they did it, it was okay. And they found this Capitan Grant, right?
You found him.
Yeah, they found him, but the things that I remember is that the moment when they found him, because they also were looking for him on the ship, like they were traveling by the ship, and it seems to me that his daughter heard his voice.
So he also had a daughter. Okay. So, but the ending was the happy ending. Yes, the book had a happy ending. Yes, so they actually found him and everything was good.
Yeah.
Okay, I see a new student at my lesson. Tatiana, hello to you. Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Hello. How are you? How are you?
I'm great, thank you. Thank you. Finally, I enjoy your lesson because there were some problems.
Yes, so you had some problems. Yeah, I also had some problems with the internet connection, maybe because of the holiday, maybe it is. Okay. So what about you? What about you? Do you prefer reading or do you prefer watching films? What can you tell me?
I prefer doing this in complex. Sometimes you can read a book. No, sometimes you can watch a film. For example, for me, it was the film Great Gatsby. At first, I watched a film, and after that, it was a great wish in me just to read a book. So, sometimes it's very useful watching films.
So you mean that sometimes you find out about the book when after you have watched the film, yes? So you have watched the film which is based on the book, yes, and you are interested in this book. And okay, so what is the difference? Like, what is the expression? Like, what is better? So most of people they say that books are much more better than films, yes. So even when films are based on the books, they are not so good as books are. Yes. So what do you think? What do you think? Is book better than a film? Is it better?
Frankly speaking, I think that yes, the book is better because when you are reading, you can imagine everything. You can every scene that you read. You can imagine your own heroes, their characters. And when you watch a film, there is there is a table, and you can just see the idea of the director.
Yes, the director, and sometimes that his idea it doesn't coincide with your idea. Yes, so they can be different. So maybe in your mind it was better, yes, and the film in film it was given not so good. Yes, so you got not very good picture.
Yes. For example, the film Anna Karenina.
Anna Karenina. So there are lots of versions of this film. Yes, I have watched the last version with Keira Knightley and Jude Law and some other characters, some other actors. I'm sorry. Yeah. So did you like this film? By the way, did you like it?
I think no. I think no because it is very far from the book. And maybe the general idea it is safe, but in details it's very different.
Yes. Yes, I can. Actually I didn't read. I started reading this book, but I didn't finish it, unfortunately. And I saw the film. I watched to have the ending, but I will try to reread it again, to read it once more, to have the whole expression and also to compare with the film and with the book, between the film and the book. Okay, so maybe are you reading some book at the moment? Maybe some book. Are you reading it or not?
Yes, it's the book Sex and the City in English.
In English, it is good.
It was really interesting because случайно нашла.
I found it by the accident, or by the accident. Да, случайно можно.
I think
Сказать так.
found it by the accident.
Oh, accidentally is also like accidentally also is possible.
And now I start reading it, but I didn't watch this serial. So it's like I will have an experience only reading this book. Not watching the film.
So this some kind of serial is based on this book, yes? Or
Yeah.
what do you mean?
Yeah, it's the story about this Carrie, but in
Sex and the City, yes. So yeah, I heard about, but I have never seen this serial, but it is really popular. Okay, okay, okay. So what about this case? So I heard that this serial is rather successful. So a lot of women, they adore this serial. So they adore it, and they actually love all the characters, especially the main character, the leader character, Carrie. So what about you? So are you a fan of this serial?
No, I can say that I have never watched the serial, but I watched a full
the film, a full version. Yes.
version, and like that's it. But now it is really interesting for me to read this book because it isn't like a classic where some old characters and ancient times are described. So it's our time, and it's closer to me. So that's why I'm interested in this book.
So you could say that this like you like modern, you may say like modern literature, yes, also like modern classic, maybe something like which belongs to this century, yes, so to the authors of the 20th century, yes.
Yeah, some psychology books also I like very much Van Elton, and the book it's like by there is a book by George Orwell, 1984, and так, как же оно на русском? But I forgot how it's.
This is a psychological book, yes.
It's not a psychological. It's about life, our life in the future. So what our life could be if we'll live the way we are living now.
Okay.
Our maybe some our enjoying of McDonald's, our
some problems which may occur in future because of our way of life, yes, right now. So some maybe environmental problems, the problems of our health because of the the widespread need of also the computer technology, yes. So and yes.
Very interesting. There are very interesting ideas. For example, that every person is there is an obligatory for every person to.
What can you repeat? I can't hear you very. Maybe you can make your microphone a bit louder because I can't hear very clear. Can you maybe?
Ближе просто к компьютеру.
Да, или чуть поближе. У вас свой, да, микрофон? С компьютера или?
У меня получается ноутбук.
Вот сейчас намного лучше слышно.
Да, чуть-чуть вот поближе, потому что у меня та же проблема. У меня и когда свой, там плохо слышно, если я далеко от него.
Is it better?
Yes, now, yes. So you can just a bit closer to your laptop. Yes. So what did you say? The last sentence I didn't hear. Can you repeat, please?
So the last sentence is that there is an obligatory for every person to put every moment of their life into YouTube. So, for example, like your first kiss, or maybe just your wedding. So everything that happens in your life, you have have to be fixed on the camera and have to be in the internet. And sure, it is very irritating for people, and they cannot live with it, and they're trying to struggle for their rights, for their right to normal life, but no, but the authorities are trying to stop their попытки, their tries.
Attempts, yes, you may say attempts. Attempts.
Their attempts, but finally it's like a happy end.
Happy end. So the people like they.
What do you see about this idea? Fix always all life in the camera and load on the YouTube. What is your как это отношение?
Attitude
to this process. It's very popular now.
Yes, but okay, I will tell a bit later.
I think that every person has a right to private life. That's why maybe if a person wants to put something into YouTube or into Contact or some other social networks, it's just his wish. But if it is like an obligation and if it is obligatory for the person, I don't think that it's an appropriate. I don't think that that is right. So, like.
А как правильно сказать, кстати, вот что вы разделяете частную жизнь и такую общественную, ну вот разделяете, я что-то.
Separate.
Ну, разделять, в смысле...
You separate the private life and как общественное.
Public.
Social.
I was on the exhibition of contemporary art and I see one of the... А как правильно?
Что тогда? Да, все в прошедшем старайтесь говорить, если when I was, I saw.
I saw one exponent, it's a video, it was a video when the people как устанавливали камеру себе на голову и снимали целыми днями.
They put a camera on their head, yes.
And translate to the как это получается exhibition place, ну прям на выставке, прям это трансляция.
Stream. You translate stream.
Yes. Okay.
Funny.
Look, it was live, как живая тоже, да, live translation, yes, not translation, yes, stream of their life, yes, of their private lives. But okay, also it is popular right now because we have a lot of social networks, yes, like Одноклассники, ВКонтакте, Facebook. So it was like the beginning, yes, it was from the Facebook. So also our private life is like open for everyone, yes. So some intimate relationships, yes. So a lot of people know about them due to these social networks, yes. So maybe this problem is also it was said in this book, yes, which Tatiana has told us about.
And finally, I know how it is called. It's like слепая вера.
The blind faith, you may see. Maybe it's like the idiomatic expression, of course. I will check for this. So to not mix you up. Yes, you may say blind faith. Yes, it will be correct. Blind faith. Yes, because people got used to it. Yes, they got used to it. Nowadays, some people, especially youth, yes, they can't live without social networks, without not surfing and entering the pages, the accounts in Contact and some other. Yes, and it is also like the investigation was held by some British universities that said that people have more friends on their pages in Contact and in Одноклассники than they have in real life. So actually, our web communication nowadays replaces our real communication, and of course it is not very good, and it is Yes, so we have to fight with it, maybe, and because that's why this book is also, it is actual, yes, and we have to think of it, yes. So it is a rather helpful book. Okay, okay, good for you. So okay, let us talk about the films. Yes, so books. We have like. We had the conversation about the books, so let us talk about the films. Yes, the films or movies, so whenever you like. So what about it? So how often do you watch films, and where do you prefer watching films? Do you prefer going to the cinemas, or you prefer to stay at home and watch it from your computer or laptop? So how do you prefer watching films, and what kind of films actually? Tatiana, what about you?
No, as for me, it depends on the situation. Sometimes it's really inspiring to go to the cinema and watch movie on the big screen. But sometimes, especially when it is a bad weather outside and maybe when you are not in very good mood, you can just sit at home and watch it with the help of laptop or at the TV. So sometimes it will bring you more joy than if you go out with your umbrella and you will be dirty and something like that.
Okay. Who do you prefer when you stay at home? Do you prefer to watch alone films, or maybe with your friends, or some other, maybe with your family? Or do you prefer watching alone?
I think that I prefer to watch the films with friends because you can discuss something.
Comment.
Especially comments, and because of the comments, my friends very often say to me that just watch a film, just
So don't talk, yes, just watch, yes, be attentive. Yes.
And it's because when you're watching film alone, sometimes it can be very worried. Or you will
boring.
Very boring, and you can отвлекаться.
Distract.
Distract on some others, on some other business.
Some other stuff, yes, some other things. Okay, yes, yes. But it is funnier to watch some films in the company, yes, of friends, especially, yes. So, okay, and to have some jokes and to laugh at some moments in the film. Okay. What about you, Mikhail? So, what about you? Yeah. Do you prefer going to the cinema or stay at home and watch TV or some movies?
I prefer watch films on notebook because
laptop
because I can choose what film what I want film what I want, and if I see если я вижу, что мне не нравится, я просто его выключаю и ставлю другой. Это в каком времени? If I see,
да, в общем, да, в настоящем, в принципе. If I see that film is not good, yes, so I just
it's not good, I choose the next film and.
Maybe you may say you look for, да, you look for, I look for the next film, yes, which is better, and turn it on.
In internet, a lot of interesting films, and как сказать, которые, which are more rare than I can see in cinema.
At the which are what do you mean? Which are better or?
Ну, более редкие, rare, да?
Rare, yes. Редкие, это вы имеете в виду что я не поняла?
Ну, редко. В кинотеатрах такой фильм я не могу посмотреть.
Some old films, yes, some old films, which was made some years ago, not new films. So also the question about the choosing of films. So is it difficult for you when you stay at home? Is it difficult for you to choose a film? by the way, because for me it is a problem to choose a good film. I can't find the film which I actually want to see right now, and like to watch which films will be like appropriate for my mood right now, maybe something like that. So it is difficult for me.
I understand. I have a system, каким образом, which, или как правильно сказать?
Каким? Ну, by which way you may say some.
Which way?
What way?
The film. I choose. Ну, как правильно сказать, не знаю, тут вот я выбираю там либо по режиссеру, либо по стране, там вот как это правильно сказать, I choose
by yes, I choose maybe in accordance with or according, ну как, да, согласно или как, да, по by the director, yes, so what kind of director made the film, yes, so what
and by the maybe country of как это производство production, да?
Yes, of the you may say yes. Movie production. Okay.
And if I read interesting, а как рецензия это получается?
Review.
Yes. I choose the film if I see interesting review.
Some positive reviews, you may say, yes. So you are choosing the right film for you by the reviews, by reading the reviews, you may say, yes. So if they are positive, so this film is for you. Okay, so Tatiana, what about you? Is it difficult for you to choose a film?
Yes, especially when I want to watch the film at home. It's a really big problem. But
yes.
if I just want to go to the cinema, usually I go to the cinema with my friends, so it's like our common decision which we will see, and it is based on also on some reviews on the internet and on some advertisements, because when you are coming to the cinema and before